Welcome back, everyone. We're on Karelia. I'm in my T49, and I started this match with a terrible feeling. You know, the terrible feeling that comes when you're driving a vehicle with only 25mm armor at the thickest point, and there's 3 artillery on the other team. But this was going to be one of those. I was going to have to be very careful about hiding whenever I was detected, because the artillery likes to shoot at things that are one-shots, like my T49. However, here on Karelia, usually it's very important that some fast tanks move immediately towards what I like to call the donut here around each 7. And gain possession up here too, which allows you to get flanking fire at anyone trying to advance along the eastern path along here. So I come along here halfway expecting to see a fast tank. I feel, but hey, look at that. There wasn't this time. So I'm charging up here. Once again, come around here, knowing all someone could very well pop out behind me. Scan across here, but nothing shows up. So I promptly put myself right up against this rock wall here, just in time to see the first enemies getting spotted by the Reina team that was following me up here. First, I'm hoping they'll just kind of charge past here, but it quickly becomes clear that no, they're not really interested in doing that. So I'm going to start doing some very careful poke, shoot, and scoot type things.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
And of course, I bounce off. Anyway, whenever I get spotted, I immediately move. Give myself like I'm pretty sure it's artillery safe. This Panzer 4A is here. He's actually rather dangerous to me. He's got a gun. This is what I miss.
Enemy armor is hit.
So this may not be the most supremely accurate tank destroyer gun in the entire game. This range is more than adequate. So now he's got me, so I don't dare expose myself. I just want to wait until he gets distracted by something else. Like that. And I can move in and try to finish him off quickly.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And then once again back into the hopefully artillery safe position along here. While then we can drop off their radar again. Alright, once again, I'm on sight, so I pop forward to try and put some effective fire on these 2 right here. And once again, the Panzer 4 man just bounced me. Oh, Panzer 4 is bouncing me, but there it is. I guess I'm not getting very lucky or something. Once again, I drop back into an open artillery safe position. I see that a BDR and a KV-1 have been spotted on the other side of the map. This position up here is actually also very good for putting shots over there. So long as your opponents aren't being too careful about hiding behind the rocks. I should probably just throw myself lucky to get hit there. Benjamin knows the KV-1 now is suddenly reluctant to show his backside. He's taken up by a friendly KV-1 in a few moments anyways. Now we're trying to figure out if I can get a shot on that BDR. He's also hiding behind a rock. So I'm probably being a little overcautious at this point. We haven't seen the enemies at all. He's the north flank or the south flank. But again, all of our tanks are north and south flank too, so we cannot be certain about that. I see that looks like the Panzer 4 is starting to try and make an advance, so I move forward to get some shots at him again. And this time,
Penetration.
oh, I won't fail.
Enemy armor is
And then
destroyed.
once again, withdraw towards someplace artillery safe, because I don't really only one shot. Alright, well, with him out of play, I now feel like I can turn around and try and give some help maybe to these guys over here. Indeed, part of my team used to be calling that maybe we can get somebody who wants some help up in the northern spot. From a T-18, no less, yes, we've got a tier 2 that's been failed platoon in here. Oh, Matilda Black Prince has popped up in support of the BDR. Once again, I'm trying to get shots without having to reveal myself right here. Matilda's behind that rock there, I can't get at him. The BDR's behind that rock right there. What do I do? How do I... I'm really just sort of confused at this point. I'm not quite sure how best to approach the BDR. Look around it right there, then I can't see anymore. I put another round just on the off chance that it might get through. Unfortunately, my team is starting to melt. Okay, my team's been melting for the past few minutes. They have been taking enemies with them, though. But at this point, suddenly I realize, oh, you know, we're out of combat tanks on the south side. It's just a platoon of bishops. And there's a BDR and a Matilda Black Prince moving in on a KV-1 being supported, question mark, by a T-18 down there. So I'm going to start advancing to see if I can do something about this. Aha, BDR is visible.
Critical hit.
And all I do is damage his track, getting back some right, giving a quick clean shot at his rear side. He then realizes his mistake and moves forward to save himself. I move up here looking to gain shots on the Matilda Black Prince. There he is. Pretty sure he can't see me at this distance, so I start hammering rounds at him.
Enemy armor is hit.
Fortunately, he just took out the
Enemy is
T-18.
hit.
I'm about to lose my spotter. I lost my spotter. Kill him before he gets away. Nope, last round goes low, and so instead of killing the Black Prince, it leaves him on perilously low health. The Bishops meanwhile have been putting up a very good fight down on the southeast corner. Unfortunately, although they've managed to kill some opponents, that Stu just got one of them. And I realized that if I want to have any teammates at all, I have to go down there and try to rescue him. So even though one of my instincts says, go find the artillery and slaughter it, another part of me says, nope, nope, save your teammate, you might need him. So I'm darting down here hoping that I'll be able to stay invisible while I engage the Stug and just take him out. First I have to find him. Aha! Stop. Aim. And okay, he can see me. Alright, well, we're just going to hope the artillery doesn't kill me while I finish him off.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Shoot, and goes under him. Silly gun.
Armor tracks is damaged.
Unfortunately, my movement confuses the shot enough that all he does is damage my track here, and I will finish him off. And they go straight into evasive mode, which is a good thing because here comes the artillery shells. Do a little evasive walk zigzagging here to try and escape all the shells raining down behind me. Alright, it's just me and the Bishop, and I'm really saying to myself, yay, there's 5 enemies, there's me and a Bishop. This is going to be really exciting. But I decided to make my thoughts known, and then go up here to see if I can spot anything moving on the center of the map from the bushes up here. I don't expect to see much, but I kind of need to just sort of keep an eye out for things and hope that something happens that I can exploit. So I just go YOLOing off across the fields here. I am probably going to get caught in the open, and if the BDR and the Matilda don't take me out, a flying artillery shell probably will. Poke over here. Still don't see anything. See, the Bishop is up to something. I'm not really quite sure what. I'm guessing he's rolling on their cap circle, hoping the enemy artillery isn't there, but he has just run headlong into Panzersuffel 4B thing, one of the German semi-targeted artilleries. So I come back this way thinking, oh, I'll just quickly take down that guy. So I'm popping out here, just starting to take a look, when suddenly the base capture bar pops up. And I will point out right now it is now 5-on-1. Oops. So as I turn around, I don't have my gun pointing in the right direction, so I promptly hide again because, yep, I was spotted right there. So I'm going to try and hide in the most artillery safe position I can. I'll wait for it to drop off the radar. As you can see, the artillery is doing its job. It is trying very hard to kill me. But I once again get lucky, and now that I'm sure I'm off the radar, I can make a quick escape. Well, not really an escape. I'm actually planning an attack. So I very carefully come down here. I can't afford to be tracked at this point. I start crossing this way. I go, oh yeah, that's where the water's deep. I don't want to accidentally drown myself. That would be tragic. Move across the swamp. Meanwhile, I'm doing so. I reload with a single armor-piercing composite ridge around. I'm going to follow it up with regular AP. Whatever's on the cap circle, if it's the BDR, I shouldn't have any trouble damaging it. But if it's the Black Prince, I want to make sure my first shot gets him. So I can't afford to sit and fight for very long. Of course, with the BDR, he's still got a fair chunk of health left. And I'll have to stand and kill him, though. T49 being the T49. I should be able to do that quite quickly. Alright, covert approach. Hopefully he's not too close to right here. Nope, there he is. Come on, don't be looking this way. He's not looking this way. Get him. There's the reset. Another one. And finish it. And now I need to get out of here because the artillery's all zeroing in on me. Nope, there's one. There's two. Zigzag. Zigzag. Run. Run. Alright. Alright, I'm off the radar. I probably don't know where I am anymore. Alright, so the next order of business is to go after that Matilda Black Prince. Once he's down, it'll just become an artillery hunt, and that'll be much more straightforward. So I reload with armor-piercing composite rigid again because Black Princes are annoying to shoot at. They can be very, very difficult to damage, even with the decent penetration on this gun. We go racing across this field, hoping to come up behind him. And that's when the M41 shows up in front of me. And the Panzer Super shows up behind me. I'm now spotted with a giant artillery shooter right. Tracked. I shoot this guy once, and then I repair my tracks with my repair kit. There's literally high explosive raining down around me like freaking 4th of July. I go running towards the one spot where I figure I can engage this M41 without being in too much immediate danger. I come down here a little bit too hard despite my best efforts. And I'm lucky again when the M41 shoots and misses. The other two artilleries were pouring shells down here, but luckily they're all going over me. So I quickly, once again, hopefully drop out of sight. Come up this way thinking, well, I bet the Black Prince has turned around now, so I better look left. There's the Black Prince. Boom. He takes a shot. I get very lucky and he misses because he has to do a rush shot. I'm also doing a rush shot, but hey, you know, T49, super accurate for the win. And once again with the parade of artillery shells. Alright, just artillery, nothing that's armored, right back to the regular AP shells now. Alright, oh, hey, there's that Panzer artillery thing.
Enemy is hit.
Just take him out of play.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
Alright, awesome. I think the opposing team is actually congratulating me on the excellence of my game. I'm going to head towards their base. I don't know if the Sexton's there or not, because quite frankly, he's never been spotted this game. I have no idea where he might be hiding. But I'm going to run that way and see if he's up there. If he's near the base, I'll kill him. If he's not near the base, then we'll see how much time we have left after I've deloused the area. First, though, I'm going to honestly and candidly admit that I still think I can lose this match. Which admittedly was a waste of a few seconds, but I don't think in the long run it's going to make much of a difference. Yes, I can't. Yes, I was trying to say the insane thing is I can still lose. I end up saying the inane thing is that I can still lose with a couple misspellings because, let's be honest, my typing skills are terrible. Alright, here we are, coming up here, scanning vigilantly for our Sexton. Alright, we're at the cap circle. Let's drive around it and see if our sixth sense goes off or if a red blips on the appeared on the radar. Don't hit the obstacles. Don't want to give any clues about where my exact position is. Alright, he's not here. He's not close enough to light up my sixth sense, so with only just over 2 minutes left on the clock, I could go and hunt him. I could go for the Radley Walters medal, but I'm going to opt for the sure thing, or the nearly sure thing, I should say. I'm going to hide myself in along one of the edges of the cap circle and rely on my high stealth and the fact that he has no clue where I am to guarantee the win. If he does want to come after me, he's going to have to come up and spot me directly, which means he'll have to come directly into the line of my gun. If he doesn't, he's going to be shooting blind from somewhere on the map to try and score a hit on me in this very large cap circle. And from the sounds of it, he has opted for the second of the two choices. Well, we'll just sit here and hope that he doesn't decide to random shot this spot. Most artillery players, including me, will actually shoot near obstacles, hoping our opponents are dumb enough to sit where they think they're in cover. For some odd reason, the steward starts cheering on the artillery. I don't know. I would think watching me pull this game out of the fire would be pretty cool, but okay. Yep, Sexton is still landing shells around the base. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Such a cheap way to get a Kolobanov medal, I feel like, but I didn't want to risk the win on hunting for him, because if I didn't find him, it'd be a draw, and I wouldn't get my cool little shiny medal, my first one on my T49. And there it is. Good game, and good night. Oh, wait, there will also be post-battle screen. Let's go and take a look at that now. So here we go. Post-battle screen number 1, of course, shows off, I guess, just how cool this is. It's really hard to get mastery badges in T49s. They're extremely powerful. A lot of people drive them extremely well, like hopefully including me these days. But as you can see, Kolobanov's Medal, Top Gun, Defender, High Caliber, and Invader. Defender and Invader in the same match. That's kind of cool. And 2,126 damage done to the other team, 224 assistance damage done. So I sort of feel like that was okay. Well, it's a Kolobanov's Medal. Of course, it was pretty good. Moving on to the team screen, you can see 1,267 base experience for me, 7 kills, easily out damaging. Well, not quite my entire team, but yeah, I think I got like 40% of the hit points off of the other team or something like that. And you can see, there's poor Ivan Popov, the 4, and his Sexton. The guy just couldn't bring myself to go hunt down and kill because, well, I wanted to win. And that seemed the easy way to do it. You can see a lot of the other team members actually did really well. That BDR, that Panzer Sulful 4B, that was my last kill of the match. The Stug 3, I snuck up on. He was trying to kill the bishops, and I never saw that flak bus, but he was somewhere, and he was doing damage. But he was killed long before I ever got around to finding him. So, pretty good stuff. I should definitely do a little bit of shout out for that Valiant Bishop platoon that was holding the line down there, along with our KV1 and even that M4 to some degree, for doing what they could, even if they ended up being overwhelmed by the other team. Finally, personal result score. 36 shots fired, yeah, most of my ammunition, 27 direct hits, 25 pens, 2,126 damage. Gosh, I love this vehicle. 100 base capture points, 83 base defense points, 224 assistance damage. Yeah, it's all pretty good stuff. As you can see, final of 1,900 experience undoubled. Always a happy result. And of course, income of 36,000 credits. I feel like that was really good stuff. Anyways, I hope you good folks all enjoyed it. Good game. And good night.